I want a drink of?
Tea. Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Do I need a tea bag?
Daniel's disability is that he's got Down syndrome, so that means that he's got an extra chromosome, and that really gives him learning disabilities. So people tend to generalise, but he's very sociable, but he does have problems picking things up and understanding the way to react with people. Although he's 19 now, it's probably a bit like having a 7-year-old.
When he's happy, everybody knows he's happy. When he's miserable, everybody knows he's miserable. He's very much like me, I'm afraid.
After starting Sevendale Special School as a toddler, 19-year-old Daniel Gibson is preparing for one of the biggest changes he can imagine. Dan is getting ready to start college this year.
And what's your favourite lesson at school?
My favourite lesson is have fun.
Cup and a spoon.
Stop there.
The school teaches a number of everyday life skills in order to prepare the students for adult life.
Life skills is important because the student, like Daniel, has been here since he was 2.5. He's now 19, so he's been kind of wrapped up in the safe blanket of Sevendale for all of those years. So in sixth form we try and teach him the skills to transition into adult life successfully.
I'm leaving school in July.
How do you feel about leaving school?
Really upset.
Upset?
Yeah, because I can't leave my friends behind.
So, are you a bit scared to leave Sevendale?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm nervous.
As well as the help provided at the school, the Gibson family finds other ways to help Dan gain more independence for the future.
He goes out, obviously he's got a support assistant who takes him out now to give him some independence, so that's good for him because it means he can go on a day without his mum and dad, do the things that other youngsters of that age just take for granted really, so that's been very good for him.
Basically my job is I'm a support worker and I help Dan decide on days out or activities he wants to learn and progress in as he grows older and gets more independent, and I'm just there basically as like a friend who oversees them activities, gives him a helping hand if he's in a situation or scenario which he's uncomfortable with, just to make sure he can grow as a person and become more independent as he gets older.
So what are you doing with Dan today then?
Today we're going to take Dan bowling and then hopefully he's going to go and buy his mum a Mother's Day present. It should be interesting.
So what's it like being friends with Dan?
It's good because he's big, but he's special. So it's really good being friends with Dan, and he's quite clever and everything.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a little preview?
Yeah. So, can you repeat? I am. I go back. There is no score. You do damage before. Anyway. House. Sammy dog. It is yours.
£1.99, please.
Yeah, I give this in.
Ways in which the job with Dan are challenging possibly are when Dan has to overcome new skills. You have to give him that little push to go to the bar and order a drink for us. But he's getting really good at it now, and normally he'll go in and say, first I'll get the drinks. So one day maybe he'll be able to get the train on his own or the bus, buy those tickets independently.
A ticket for a weekend away?
Yeah. London.
You're going to take your mum to London?
Yes.
Ah,
Get some food.
Yeah?
Or chips. Burger. Chinese.
Although Dan's learning new skills and gaining independence, his disability means there are limitations. Dan recently went for a medical assessment, which left his family feeling downhearted about the future.
We sat in the medical assessment and she was asking various questions of what he was capable of, and when you actually sit there for an hour telling people all the things that he can't do, it's a very negative hour. We've always tried to look at the positives rather than the negatives and things that he can do. We came out of there. Dan thought it had gone well. I just thought, well, we've just told you, you can't drive, you can't do this, you can't read, you can't write, you can't spell, you can't add, subtract, because of the limitations of your disability and the severity of it. And it was just a very negative, bad day for me personally, and I think for Dan it was just another day where he doesn't understand the consequences of what he says and does.
Despite the assessment and its negative outcome, Dan continues to do well at school. He's learning new skills he can transfer into college life.
We started off with a car valeting course, and we thought that we'd just be interior and exterior valeting, but the students have totally exceeded our expectations. We've now moved on to taking the wheels off, taking the tyres off, taking the brakes off. Dan can do all of this independently now.
Cleaning cars, or fixing cars, fixing engines. And they're very good.
As Dan enters the next stage of his life, his family worries about what the future holds.
I think my biggest fear for Dan's future is the same as it is for any mother really with a child, and it's that if I'm not around, there won't be somebody there to look after him and care for him like I can.
We're going on holiday.
We're going on holiday, me and you. Where are we going to go?
London.
London?
My biggest fear at the moment for Dan's future is, at the end of the day, as parents, we're not getting that much younger, and we're going to die.
I'd like him to eventually find somewhere he likes and leave home and be independent, come back and visit at weekends and family holidays, find a nice girl and you know, someone he can share things with really, and be settled and know that we're still important to him but we're not the main part of his life.
If I grow up, have a job, get my own house, and I get married.